itself is a word. The word is interesting because it's a word that comes from a pagan. Hollywood is the holy wood, and it was the wood that the magical wands were made out of in the pagan sorcery, magic. And these wands were believed that the sorcerers that possessed them could put people into trances and control them. This is part of, I mean, this is symbolic, but it's also important to understand that part of what Hollywood literally does is it puts people into trances. It's a dream state. They call it the dream machine in the United States. Creates fantasies for people. It puts people into these things. Now, one of the things is interesting that in the part of what's done in movie theaters, in darkened rooms where people watch television, is literally a trance state that occurs. What's called suspended state of disbelief. You enter into a state, you suspend your disbelief and enter into a state whereby you begin to believe what you internally realize is imagination. It's falsehood. Films are magic. It's just magic. You go and you watch these things and people get caught up in them. People cry during films, all this catharsis that takes place in these things. Many of the films, and this is an important element in the control mechanism, is literally allow people to go and have certain type of catharsis as a purging experience, which Aristotle talks about the necessary element. One of the necessary elements of tragedy is to create this cathartic experience. And this is why a lot of the films, especially also news and things like this is why news is very important in this culture. Everybody watches the news. They have this tragic, cathartic experience of watching the tragedies of others and then feeling safe and complacent in their own experience of this suspended state of illusory well-being. So these are very intricate and sophisticated methods. Now, I think it's dangerous, although there are elements, there's concerted efforts that take place, there's also a lot of people that have similar worldviews that aren't necessarily working together in concerted efforts.
Historically, the control and manipulation of political opinion has been the Freemasons' main weapon in gaining control of countries and states. Once in control of the rulers and politicians of a country, laws and political structures could be changed in accordance with their agenda. However, since restricting the body does not necessarily mean restricting the mind, the Freemason recognizes that their plan for a global government hinges completely on subduing the masses to their agenda, and thus eliminating opposition to their cause. And the greatest threat to their plan, posing more danger than any army or law, is the threat of a free-thinking mind. In order to eliminate this threat and to achieve their objective, the Masons have set about the boldest plan ever devised: the complete control of every aspect of human life, your life. And the weapons they are using against you are in your very homes, entertaining you and your children, and gradually indoctrinating you without you even realizing.
Shine your light now. This time it's got to be good. Get it right now, yeah. 'Cause you're in Hollywood. There's something in the air in Hollywood.
In today's society, people are spending more and more time engaged with modern media. Television, cinema, computer games, the internet, popular fiction and popular music are an integral part of our lives. Yet these provide a vast expanse on information which you are taking either consciously or subconsciously into your mind. Information on society ranging from ideals and morals and the difference between right and wrong to the way societies and economies should be structured is passed before you every single day. These media play a significant role in providing the basis for determining an individual's view of the world and everything that exists. Thus, any one group in complete control of this information placed on these media will in effect have the power to indoctrinate practically the entire populace of the world to their way of thinking. And it is this fact the Freemasons are exploiting. The Masons are using the entertainment industry in particular to condition people to their way of thinking, either openly or subliminally. The methods they use vary, but the goal is the same: to impose their beliefs, their ideology and their objectives on you in such a way that you begin to think of them as your own.
Nagyapa. Én lehetek lovag?
Szeretnél az lenni? Jól van. Térdre. Benjamin Franklin Gates. Ezennel hát vállalod a templomosok és családunk nemes küldetését. Esküszöl, kisfiam?
Esküszöm.
Evidence of their presence within popular entertainment is widespread. Masonic involvement in the industry is not a new thing. Hailed as one of history's great composers, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, a Freemason himself, composed a symphony, which was an open display of Freemasonry. The symphony is based on a story taken from ancient Egyptian mythology of Isis and Osiris. The pagan rites of ancient Egyptian mythology form, through the Kabbalah, one of the fundamental aspects of Freemasonry. It is from these same pagan origins of Egypt that the symbol of the one eye stems. The entire entertainment world is rife with evidence of the Freemasons' presence. Openly or subliminally their agenda and beliefs and ideals are propagated. From big-budget Hollywood films to simple cartoons, the Masons have not left anything to chance in promoting their message of a global government. Matt Groening, the creator of one of the most popular cartoon series in television history, The Simpsons, is a self-confessed anarchist. Matt Groening himself has openly declared that he wanted to get his own political ideas across within his work. But he wanted to do this in such a way that people would find it easy to accept his ideas. And the means he chose to this was a clever little cartoon called The Simpsons. So what exactly is The Simpsons teaching us and our children? There are many lessons being programmed into us. These include disregard for authority, either parental and governmental, that bad manners and disobedience is the way to attain status amongst people, and that ignorance is trendy and cool, whereas knowledge is unfashionable. However, what is especially worrying is the Masonic undertones of one episode in particular, the episode in which the father figure of the family, Homer Simpson, becomes obsessed with a group called the Stonecutters, or should it be called the Freemasons?
Sárga festék.
Most már csak követnem kell a sárga csíkot.
A titkos gyülekezőhelyünk?
Az, gyere, menjünk be!
Az jó ötlet!
Jól átvertem őket, innen mindent látok, mindent hallok.
Egy betolakodó.
Ezért főben járó büntetés jár.
Igen, főben járó.
Takarodj innen!
Fura dolgokat láttam tegnap este. Fura, különös, beteges, őrült, titokzatos, istentelen, ördögi dolgokat. Be akarok lépni.
Nem is tudjuk, hogy miről beszélsz, homér.
Nem léphetsz be a kővágókhoz, mert exkluzív társaság.
Mi lehet az minden hónap harmadik csütörtökén, amitől Tunyacsáp ilyen boldog?
Tunyacsáp,
Roger, te vagy az?
ma van a nagy este.
Ilyen állöltözékben szerintem könnyen rájövünk, mi lehet a nagy titok.
Jó napot, Roger testvér!
Üdvözlet, Tunyacsáp testvér!
Köszönöm. Ezért éri meg a többi 353 napon élni.
Évszázadok óta a polipok nemzedékének egyetlen útja létezik. Ma újra, hogy közületek egy ma szembe kell, hogy nézzen a legszörnyűbb rémálmával. Zavarodott Marélius!
Soha nem felejtem el az én beavató szertartásomat.
Szuper voltál!
Mit keresnek itt?
Mondjam, Patrick, ti követtetek?
Tunyacsáp testvér! Évezredek óta még sohasem fordult elő, hogy kívülálló végignézze a titkos beavatási szertartást. Megszentségtelenítetted a titkos összejövetelünket.
De én...